Okay, you're up.
Okay, we start. This is a half cup of butter, 1 stalk of celery finely chopped, 1 cup of one large onion diced, 1/2 cup of flour, 4 cups of chicken stock, 1 large clove of garlic minced, 2 heads of broccoli chopped, 1 pound of shredded cheddar extra sharp cheese, 3 carrots shredded. This will be two cups of heavy cream. I have 1/2 pound of cheese for garnishing and some broccoli for garnishing. I also have salt, pepper, and I'm going to garnish with smoked paprika. And that's your ingredients. Okay. I'm going to use a medium heat on my power burner because high heat's just too hot. We're going to start by melting the butter. I have salted butter on. You can use whatever you like, but waiting for the butter to melt takes the longest. You could use unsalted butter, or you could use, I guess you could probably use oil of your choice, but I prefer butter. Break it down here. As that's started melting good, I'm going to go ahead and add my onion. This is 2 small onions or 1 large onion. It is about 1 cup. You need to saute this till they're nice and translucent. Takes about 10 minutes maybe. Okay. And we'll come back as soon as this is ready. I've been cooking this for about 3 minutes. I want to go ahead and add my celery so it can start softening up to match the onions. And get it nice and translucent to go with the onions. Okay, we'll be back when this is all done. Okay, these are getting along pretty good. They're not quite... Yeah, they're good enough. They're nice and translucent. Opaque, I guess. Now we're going to add our carrots and let them start to cook up a bit and start softening a little. Stir them in, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, now we're going to add the garlic. This is 1 large clove of garlic. I like garlic. You can use a smaller one. And the carrots have started to heat throughout. So I'll put the garlic in and cook that for about 1 minute. And then I will add the flour and cook that for a minute. Oh, it's smelling good. You smell that?
No.
Garlic. Look at those carrots. They're turning kind of orangey from the onions turning kind of orangey from the carrots.
Those are organic carrots too. Organic.
These are organic carrots.
Everything's organic.
The broccoli's not organic. I couldn't find any.
Oh.
But the celery I put in is organic. The onions is organic.
Okay, hang on, I got the timer.
Alright, we're about ready to add the flour now and get it. You want to cook it so it doesn't have that floury taste. This takes about a minute. Okay, it's 150.
Is this what they call a roux?
Yeah, kind of like a roux. Probably should add more butter to.
Seems a little dry, or what?
It does seem a little dry.
Well, if you add, I think I'd add oil if I added anything, because the butter would take a while to melt down
Okay,
again.
well, there's avocado oil up there. We're going to add another splash of avocado oil just to get this going.
Just seems a little bit too dry. You know how some recipes, and it has to do with your vegetables and everything else. Not everything.
That's about a tablespoon.
Not always consistent.
Yeah, well, we're pretty
fire's
dry
too low.
today. As it's pretty dry today, the probably absorb the butter quicker.
You know, with our altitude and dryness. It's starting to smell good though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's been a minute. Just about. Let me.
No, actually we still have about 20 seconds left per minute. Either that or it'll be 2 minutes, one or the other. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, okay. Anytime.
Okay, now we're going to add our 2 cups of chicken stock.
4.
4 cups, you're right.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't make the flour lumpy.
Mm-hmm. And stir that as you're pouring it in. There we go. Now we can get all that goodness off the bottom too. We want that flavoring. Add the stock. Bring it to it. Okay, and then we need the broccoli.
We have to bring that to boil first.
Yeah, I would like to bring it up to a boil. Thank you. Boy, I bet bacon would be good on top of this too. For a garnish, maybe some bacon.
Sour cream.
Mmm. Okay, I'm gonna go get my broccoli. I'll be right back. Turn my fire up just a tad. This is 2 heads of.
It's a carrot again?
I don't know what that is.
You never know what you find in your fresh veggies.
I washed it before I chopped it up. This is two heads of broccoli all chopped up. I didn't use the stem parts. I just used mostly the flower heads. Just a little bit of the stem off the flower tops, but
You have to constantly stir this?
I like to stir it.
Oh.
That's just one of my
preference.
passion things.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add our broccoli. I don't think we're going to have enough liquid.
We still got the cream.
Yeah, that's only 2 cups. Wow, look how thick that is. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, we're going to let this cook for about 5-10 minutes until the broccoli and carrots are nice and soft and ready to crunch on. We'll be back when that's done. Okay, there's a quick little update. I'm just got it on a low simmer. I want to cook it until the broccoli's nice and tender. That'd be about 15 to 20 minutes.
And we're about 10 minutes into it.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes into it. See, it's still pretty firm, especially the stem parts of the broccoli. Okay, we'll be back when it's ready to add the next ingredient. Okay, they're getting soft. They're just about perfect tenderness. Well, they're a little crumb. It's about ready. So we're going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Heavy cream. Bring that to stir that in. Oh, that's looking good. Cream. You know, if you wanted to, you could use half and half, but I have the cream, so we used cream. There you go. Thank you. Stir that in and let that cook come up to a simmer and let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. And when it's up that point, I'll be right back.
Yeah, cheese.
Oh, well, that's one you want me to. It's been cooking for about a minute now. I think it needs to go another minute while it's doing that. This is my first soup recipe in a series that we're going to be doing. We're going to do Soup Thursdays. Our daughter comes over for lunch on Thursdays, and during the winter, we wanted to have something nice and warm for her before she goes back to work. This has been going about 2 minutes now, simmering, and I think it's pretty well done. I don't know what you got to do now is you got to turn this fire off and add the cheese. This is 1 pound. We're using sharp cheddar cheese. I want to add in a little bit and stir it in. You got to stir it in kind of gently. And just let it set, and as it melts, break that up a little bit. Oh, it's thickening up nice. I think it's going to be good. Okay, got any comments?
No. Looking good. It's going to be a total of about 45 minutes cook time. Well, it's been 40 now by the time you get this in and everything. 45 minutes cook time.
Yep. And I want to garnish it with a little bit of cheese. We like cheese.
Yep.
And I kept back some broccoli
Just a sprinkle
flowers to sprinkle on top for prettiness. And
some other options like sour cream or croutons would be nice.
Yeah, croutons would be real nice.
Just whatever. We plan on having it with ham and cheese sandwich and have hot soup and sandwich for lunch.
Get every bit of cheese I can.
And next week's soup is going to be what?
Loaded baked potato. Now you just, where's the lid? I'm going to put the lid.
Okay.
Get that stirred in. You put the lid on it and let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, no
That helps
fire.
keep it warm. Yeah, no fire. And we'll be
Cheese
back
is
when
melting.
we're
Flavors are
ready to
partying.
serve it. Yep. Oh yeah, I can't wait to taste it.
And we'll be back for the tasting.
And we'll be back for the tasting. Yes. Thank you.
Cut out the beginning. They were wobbly. Molly quit. Okay. Serve it up.
Welcome. Give me your bowl. serve you first.
Thank you.
Broccoli cheddar soup. Tell me when.
I'm hungry. That'll work.
We got sandwiches to put together.
Thank you.
Molly. Okay, we have, taste it. There's salt, paprika. Here's some garnishes. If you want to garnish it, here's some pepper.
Wow. That is good.
Is that enough, Miss Molly?
Good news. Don't worry about mine.
Okay.
Some cheese for you, Molly.
Perhaps cheese is waving because she doesn't want any
No
garnishes.
cheese? Oh my goodness.
Okay, let me put that out of the way. Okay. Put a garnish with a little bit of cheese on top. And I've got some broccoli garnish, if you like. And paprika. And
Looks edible.
hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll put the recipe down in below in the links or in comments.
Yeah. If you have
And-
any comments
Yes. If you have any comments
or questions,
just
we'll give
comment
it a
below
try.
and we will.
I want to see if you gag and choke on it.
It's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.